Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this afternoon. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. I wanted to get on here and talk about the restaurant owner, Alfonso. Of course, he was taken out yesterday and they have arrested the young man. It looks like it may have been two of them that they got. Okay, but they have been arrested. Okay, this is him right here. I want to go to, uh, this is sad, y'all. He's only 20 years old. Okay, and he's being charged with a double unaliving. Okay, and he's probably going to be looking at the death penalty. Okay, but this is it right here. Okay, it says a man is in jail facing 2 counts of first-degree unaliving after the Sunday shooting death of 2 men at a Whitehaven restaurant, including the owner. According to Memphis police records, a 20-year-old Darion Banks was booked into the Shelby County Jail Tuesday on 2 counts of unaliving, car theft, and evading arrest. The arrest report says Banks and another man, 22-year-old Michael Schaefer, were on the scene at the Table Restaurant in the 3200 block of Elvis Presley in a stolen Infiniti sedan. Officers found a man with a gunshot wound in another car, and he was pronounced unalived on the scene. Another man, the table's owner, Alfonso, was rushed to Regional 1 Hospital with gunshot wounds and later expired. The next day, officers found the stolen Infiniti with tags matching another stolen car and started a chase after the suspects refused to stop. Banks and Schaefer were found in the car and arrested. According to the arrest reports, Banks told police he and Schaefer were trying to break into cars at the restaurant when someone came out and fired shots at them as they were leaving. Banks then told police they returned, shooting up the restaurant. Banks denies firing any shots, saying he was the driver of the stolen car. Schaefer was charged with evading arrest and car theft. Several of Turner's loved ones showed up to his restaurant Monday afternoon crying and heartbroken, knowing violence ended Turner's life. He was loved and he loved people, said William Turner, Alfonso's older brother. He was just always fun, happy, super talented, could do anything, big dreamer. You could see it in a place like this. The table was Alfonso's dream when he opened up the restaurant just a few months ago in the spring. The Memphian wanted the space to represent the best of the Bluff City and something he could show his newborn daughter. He was the life of the party to the community, the party to the church, the party to his friends and family, and even the food. And that's what this was a culmination of, said William Turner, who wanted to be a light. Now the family is trying to remain strong together, and William Turner hopes this will motivate people to find the help they need before another life is lost. Okay. This is sad, okay? Um hey, um if you look at him, he looks like a angry child, and it could just be his look. Okay, it could just be his look, but I wanted to do a quick video on this. I found his Facebook page, of course. This is his picture, you know. Um it's unfortunate. 20 years old. Um he looks like a baby, you know. I guess I can see um what area he came from. Okay. Let me see if I still got that up. I want to see what area he came from. Hold on one second, y'all. But this is sad, you know. This is a 20-year-old whose life is stop. A 20-year-old whose life is over. Okay, his life is over. And although he's tried to deny having anything to do with it, he's been charged. And it's because they know he did, right? And so what more than likely happened was that his friend went in there and confirmed that he was the person that did it, right? I'm sure that's exactly what happened. His friend went in there and confirmed what happened. He's 20 years old, you know. He don't understand. Well, he knows. I'm sure he's scared. His life on the outside of the world is over. And it's unfortunate. Like, you know, looking at him, I know this is him born in 2003. He has a history. He has 2 pages of criminal charges that are felonies. And it looks like he's been in and out of the system since he just started, yeah, since 20. I guess he started doing these crimes and stuff in 2022. But of course, he's only 20 years old, so I'm sure he's been in the juvenile system. Um, I'm trying to see what area he's from. He's from the 38109 area code. He got a 38109 area code. That's closer to the Westwood area, but it could be Whitehaven, because some of 38109 is Whitehaven. Let me see. He's closer to I'm trying to see. I don't recognize these little streets. It's got to be Westwood then. If I don't recognize because I don't know a whole lot of, yeah, around Mitchell High School and Ford Road. That still could be closer to the Whitehaven area. Let me see. Um, let me see, y'all. Let me see. But either way it go, it is Riverside Missionary Baptist Church. Um, is around that area. Yeah, he's closer he was in Westwood. Yeah, I think he's in Westwood. Mitchell Road. Yeah, that's Westwood. So he's from around the Westwood area. You know, it's not the Whitehaven area. Some of Whitehaven area has the 38109 area code. But this is sad, I'm sure his whoever his folks are, um, they got to go through too. The last time he was in jail was he was just in jail. Um, well, this right here, they charged him with theft of property 10 to 60, 2 counts of first degree, unalivings, evading arrest. That's what I just read. The last time he was booked was in July of this year. Theft of property 25 to 10,000. That was more than likely a car. And he got out. Carolyn Blackett was his judge. Okay. Let's see. Then before that, he went in July again. It was a revolving door. Before that, I think those are the same charges. This because that was for the same time. 2206. I think this is drug charges. Yeah. Of 2022. That was last year. So drug charges and stuff like that. Burglary of motor vehicles. He was a car thief. He stole cars and stuff. And he's got a long rap sheet of that. And unfortunately, it ended in taking two people from their family, because the other man that was hit was sitting in the car with his kids, and they shot him, and his kids had to see him go at the restaurant, and then they took out the restaurant owner. Okay. And it's unfortunate, and now his life is over. The other young man, I'm sure he was probably a car thief too. They didn't show his picture for a reason. Um, let's see if I can. Michael Schaefer. Let's see. 22-year-old Michael Schaefer. Let's see what we can come up with on this. Okay. He was born in 2001, so I'm sure this is him. He's been a few times. They got him booked in there today on theft of property. They got him with stealing the car and evading arrest. Let me see. Looks like he might be from out of Fraser, from around Raleigh LaGrange. Him, that young man that was in the car with him. Yeah, let me see. Look at the affidavit. I don't really like reading these affidavits. Okay. Inside the white Infinity, officers observed it says on 10/30/2023, officers what appeared to be the same white Infinity. Okay, so it says further affiant makes oath that the essential facts constituting said offenses, the sources of the affiant's information, and the reason why the affiant's information is believable. So evidently he gave a statement, definitely did. So that's the reason why he ain't charged with one. He told that the other guy did it. Okay. It says officers responded to a shooting call at the 3250 Elvis Presley at the kitchen table. Upon arrival, officers arrived a Tadarius Day laying in the driver's seat of a Chevy Malibu with a gunshot wound to his head. Officers also observed they did that in front of his children. Officers also observed a male laying on the ground suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. The male was transported to Regional 1, where he later expired, as Alfonso Turner, that's the owner of the restaurant. The stolen white Infinity was seen leaving the area after the shooting. Officers on 10/30/2023, officers what appeared to be the same white Infinity, but is now had a different tag to another stolen vehicle. Officers conducted a traffic stop, but the vehicle refused to stop at the New Allen and Curran Drive. So that was out in North Memphis. The vehicle came to a stop, and officers arrested Michael Schaefer and Darian Banks. The vehicle was verified to be Daryl Johnson's Infinity. Inside the white Infinity, officers observed the AR-15 semi-automatic pistol rifle and a Glock 9mm handgun with a drum magazine and a Glock fire. Michael Schaefer and Darian Banks were transported to 170 North Main. Michael Schaefer was advised of his Miranda rights and waived his Miranda rights and agreed to talk to the investigators. I told y'all he was the one that confirmed it. Micah advised investigators that he believed the Infinity was stolen prior to driving it. Michael Schaefer also advised he was driving the known stolen Infinity with those weapons inside and evaded police during the traffic stop. Michael was charged and transported to the CJC. Okay, so he was not charged with what happened. He went ahead and gave a statement on I'm sure on what happened on at the, yesterday. Okay, what happened at the restaurant, which is unfortunate. Okay, um, I'm gonna see if I can find his picture. I'm not gonna pull it up though. Let's see, people low down because he was not charged with that with murder. Okay. Um, yeah, he was not charged with it. Okay. But yeah, I'm happy that they got out there and they got justice quick, and I'm happy that that happened. So thank God for that. But it's unfortunate that now their lives are ruined. They ruin their lives when they ruin these two young men lives, especially the one that's charged with the double um unalivings, because they're more than likely going to give him the death penalty, and he's only 20 years old, a baby, and his life is over. It's just so unfortunate. I don't know why these kids are so angry. It breaks my heart more than anything, to look at him on these pictures and stuff, and they try to play tough, but they ain't even really experienced life at all. So when stuff of this nature happens, they look like deer in headlights, because I'm sure it starts to hit them. My God, what now? What have I done? Um, it ain't no different than what happened to the rest of them. Um, he looks mean, and he looks like he's got a lot of anger, but looking at his eyes, you could tell that he's troubled. You could tell that he's scared. You know what I mean? Because he knows that it's over. Okay. But anyways, I'm happy that there will be justice for the family, but on the other hand, this don't make me happy that this happened at all. I hate that it even happened. I really do. Okay. But anyways, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Talk with you later.